All right, speaking here with Sam Forgan, the lone senior on this year's men's golf team here at the WAC Championship. First of all, Sam, the start to last year, the first two rounds from last year's WAC Championship has to stand out in your mind as you get ready to start this year's tournament.
For my personal or for
Both the team and yours.
personally, I think there's only me and Travis coming back from last year anyway, so I think obviously we struggled a little here last year, but I think there's only a couple of us, only two of us been here before, I think. I think I'm not really going to think about that. We've got a fresh team to go out there and we're all feeling good and we had a good feel, good practice round, practiced well today and all last week, so I'm sure we're ready to pick it up tomorrow.
It could be, hopefully not, but could be your last tournament as a collegiate golfer. What kind of goes through your mind knowing that this could be your last few rounds of golf with Tech?
Just trying not to kind of think about it too much, really. Just trying to focus on the shots and not sort of the end product, really. Obviously, when it all comes to an end, I'll kind of reflect on it then. But obviously, it could be my last, but I don't want it to be. And I think if I just concentrate on my golf and do the best I can, and I'm sure my teammates will be doing the same thing. So hopefully, we can go one more, and then maybe one more after that at nationals. So I think we're all looking forward to the challenge, and hopefully we can progress.
How exciting is it for you personally to have your parents over all the way from England? The first time your mom's seen you golf in a Tech golf uniform. How exciting is that for you?
It's always nice to have some family around. It's a bit of a new experience for me. Obviously, a lot of the guys have their families round for the tournaments and stuff, so it's quite nice to have my time with my family, and being here in Vegas as well is obviously special. So I'm just going to hopefully enjoy playing in front of them, and I'm sure they'll enjoy watching.
Knowing that you've played here before, and Travis has played here before, but for the most part the team's pretty young, hasn't been out here. Do you kind of feel yourself taking on maybe only like a role as like a second coach because you've been out here before, you've done it before, and you've got three guys, or at least two guys that have never been out here before?
In a way, yeah. I think some of the young freshmen kind of maybe lean to me for some advice every now and then, which is, I suppose that's quite a nice feeling that they come for advice to me. But I think we're all experienced golfers, and I think once we get out there, people will see different shots. People will see different shots kind of differently, and as long as you're committed to your own game plan and your own shots, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Obviously, you don't see this type of terrain in North Louisiana or anywhere in the Southeast or most of Texas where y'all play normally. How different is it to play a round of golf out here with the heat, the lack of humidity, the dry air, and even just the dirt and sand rather than grass?
I think firstly, the lack of humidity is quite nice, to be honest. It's not quite nice to be sort of drenched after a round. It's quite nice to be in some dry heat, but obviously sort of the egg for the ball flies a bit further. But for me personally, having been here sort of with my third year, it's not really much of an excuse for me anymore. I'm sort of quite used to, quite adapted to how the ball flies out here, and I'm sure I've given some advice to some of the young guys, and I think they'll be just fine.